Warning! Will forgot to record an intro for this episode of the Newsish Roundup. So instead, here's a picture of Will's face on a woman's body accompanied by aging yodeling music. The results may be disturbing.
You love your family, don't you?
Yes, we
love
each
other. Family can be difficult, to say the least, and an upcoming show at Eastern Oregon University addresses exactly this difficulty. Independence is a story about three sisters who return to their hometown Independence for a sort of weird family reunion with their mom. But instead of the typical everyone is happy and the family comes back together in the end story, it's not quite that simple.
Their mother has an undiagnosed mental illness, and so she basically wreaks havoc on their lives and manipulates them and kind of torments them throughout the play. It's about how they need to find their independence from that.
This play is Cassandra Johnson's senior play at Eastern Oregon University, and she's loved the play since she originally read it years ago, she said. Even then she knew she wanted to direct it. And now, several years later, she's getting the opportunity to do just that.
It's just so connected to my soul and to my journey through college and through high school and through life, just trying to find my own independence from my family and my own independence in my life and where I fit.
The play is a great play, Cassandra said, for people who have ever had trouble with family or felt the need for independence. The play is not kid-friendly, said Cassandra, but for everyone else, she's excited for them to see the play they've been working so hard on.
It's such an emotional journey for me in general because of the connections that I've made with this play. And then all of a sudden you get this dynamic, this feminist dynamic that I absolutely adore. Because it's almost like you're saying that we as women can take this art and create together and create something beautiful and powerful and interesting and so breathtakingly beautiful that you just look at it and say, I can say I did that.
The play is showing at the Schwartz Theater February 8th to 10th at 7 p.m. Like this story? Share it along and get entered into our February drawing for a $20 gift card to La Baby Cakes Bakery. And speaking of gift cards, congratulations to Samantha Ragsdale, the winner of our January's drawing for the $20 Marketplace Family Foods gift card. You can pick it up at the studio. This story was brought to you by... Did you know that 1 in 3 women experience sexual abuse or domestic violence in their lifetime? Did you know that 1 in 7 men do? Domestic and sexual violence problems are real problems, according to Heather Larvick, the director of Shelter from the Storm here in the Grande. And though we may not see it all the time, denying it is kind of like denying that short people exist.
Dude, seriously, just look down. That's what you have to do.
No, I'm just not seeing them. And every year, the shelter helps dozens of people affected by this issue.
Everyone knows someone who has been impacted by domestic violence or sexual assault, knows that that person possibly received help somewhere. We see men and women on a daily basis at the shelter in need, in search of help. And it's our goal and our mission to help those be free of sexual assault and domestic violence, abuse, and stalking.
Shelter from the Storm started in a house of a single woman who set her mind to helping victims of domestic violence she saw right around her. And since then, it's grown into the multiple county service and activism organization that helps hundreds of victims a year. But they don't do it on peanuts and gum wrappers. Helping people affected by sexual and domestic violence costs cold, hard cash. And that's why every year the shelter hosts a soup supper to raise money to help them to serve victims right here in the valley. The soup supper is happening Saturday, February 24th. And the fun part about the supper is that everyone who purchases a ticket comes home with a custom, one-of-a-kind, handmade bowl from a local artist. At the event, there's gonna be, well, soup, plus a silent auction of local art people can bid on. All of the money raised by the event goes directly to helping the victim. So if you're interested in supporting the shelter, head out to their headquarters off Island Avenue and grab a ticket. But don't wait! There's 200 tickets, and every year the tickets sell out. Like this story, be sure to share it along and get entered into our February drawing for a $20 La Baby Cakes Bakery gift card. This story was brought to you by... And that's your weekly Newsish Roundup, everyone. We really appreciate you watching. Be sure to thank our sponsors if you see them.
Grande Hospital, Northwest Furniture and Mattress, Anything Too Digital, EONI, Schwab Tire Center.
Please like and share the video and tune in to La Grande Live for more local content. I'm Will Bowman.